I'm very picky when it comes to it, so it always has to be like perfect. It always takes me like a couple tries. I think that was good. Let me test it though. My favorite part of TikTok is the transformation videos from no makeup, like baggy clothes, and then you like switch it and it goes into like this full-on baddie with a cool sound, like my LEDs, and it just makes me feel so much prettier and more confident when I'm like, oh my god, I look so good in that. Yeah, we got it. After not like being happy with myself for so long, and now that I finally like am getting there, I want to show it off. Show who I am and show the world who I am. Hi, my name is Bialosuknia. I'm 18. I am a transgender woman that goes by she, her pronouns.
Bialosuknia, making history as her school's first transgender homecoming queen.
So homecoming court nominations came out when I was like, let's try and like make a trans girl in the court like for the first time. Like that would be like a whole new world.
And then when Evan actually made it onto the ballot, to be honest, deep inside, I was very anxious about it because in my mind, I was going, is this real or are they trying to make fun of Evan?
When they announced the queen, they said only my first name. They couldn't say my last name. I just remember my mom like screaming.
I was so shocked. And then everybody started to cheer, you know, because then I was like waiting for that, what's going to happen now? And are their parents going to cheer? Are they going to boo? Like, am I going to hear somebody standing next to me making a nasty comment? And which none of that happened. I mean, it was really unbelievable. It was really a wonderful experience.
Became the first trans homecoming queen.
Yeah, you talking loud.
I went to the GSA meeting. The things they had to say made me feel like I've actually impacted so many people.
Having Evan as homecoming queen, it was just kind of shocking because Olympia has completely changed from my freshman year.
One of my close friends said to me that nothing's ever going to get better and that he's just going to have to live as a girl the rest of his life. And I said to him, I just saw real change happen. And Evan being so loud and proud about who she is has had a huge impact on our school community. She demanded respect for who she was from everyone, not just from queer people, but from everyone. And they listened to her. I take up space. I deserve to take up space. I'm here. This is me. And that's the type of confident that Evan is. And that gives other people the belief that they can take up space too. Yeah. She's a trailblazer. I mean, she is.
Everyone goes on social media seeing Evan's story, and then Evan gets reposted on someone else's story, and it spreads.
And it was just a really big thing. It was school-wide, it was county-wide.
It was spreading nationally.
You're 17 years old.
Yes.
First of all, congratulations to get homecoming queen. I mean, like,
it means so much to me. Thank you.
I'm sure. And I'll get to that story, but you're 17. At what age did you identify as a female?
I, as a little kid, loved long hair. I always wanted long hair. I'd use anything. I'd put t-shirts over my head. I'd wear wigs. I've always been obsessed with it. Because it's just like a really pretty trait, because everyone's hair is different. And I was different.
Evan was always also the most self-confident. Ever since a young personality started to develop, Evan was super self-assured and super comfortable in every situation.
I didn't care what anyone thought. I just wanted to be happy and be with the girls.
I remember my mom called me from Target one day. She was like, Evan wants a Dora the Explorer nightgown. And she's like, do I buy it or do I not buy it? I go, is that what he's picking out? And she goes, that's what he's picking out. I'm like, all right.
I thought it was cute. Like, I think I was a cute kid, because if you look at all the photos of me, you see like, girl. I would take those quizzes on the internet, like, are you trans quizzes, and like stuff like that. And they always came out as like, yes. When you know, you know. And at that moment on Father's Day, when I was talking to my mom about it, I knew.
Finally, I'm able to share this. I'm transgender, and I'm finally going to be starting my journey to become the woman I've always been.
It was literally like Evan could just like breathe, and Evan, it was immediate. Like, okay, well, when can we see a doctor, and when can we get on hormone? And I was just like, you got to give me like 5 minutes. You got to give us 5 minutes to just kind of like wrap our head around it, and like.
It's just a slow process. That's what, I'm just so impatient. I'm ready to see my final self. But like, it sucks to not be able to see that for right now. And like, it sucks that I haven't been able to see that my whole life.
For us, it was quick. For Evan, it was not. I have to remember we're the ones that have to catch up because Evan's been waiting for this forever. So that's what I just have to remind myself. So the shot I'm going to give Evan is her estrogen, and she's now at 0.25 mLs, which is a very small dose. And we're going to do this side.
It's a very slow and steady process with this medication, but I have noticed that like my skin has gotten a lot softer, and my whole like body hair too has like slowed down a lot. I don't have to like shave everywhere as much. The boobs are growing, but like it's also genetics with the boob size that you do get. Luckily I'll be pretty lucky because she got some D's. My sister.
Thanks for sharing. We're an open book. We are an open book in this house.
She do.
Whatever.
Be confident though. You should be.
It's whatever.
2.5 months on estrogen update.
Everything that you would expect, like dealing with like a teenage daughter going through puberty, is exactly what it is. It's going through puberty again. So,
Because I am a teenage
because
daughter.
it's fun. It's great.
Ladies and gentlemen, her.
Today we are going to get my passport gender marker changed from male to female. I'm very excited.
You are going to sign right here on the top line. I'll find it on here.
What are we doing? Oh, it's having her gender marker changed on her passport.
Yeah. The gender marker.
From male to female.
So that's what this is.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're very pretty, by the way.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
So that was very smooth. You never know what you're going to run into in the courthouse.
What do you mean by that?
And it very easily could have gone the other way. Instead of her saying, "Oh, that's awesome, you're so pretty," it could have gone like, you know, you never know what you're gonna get.
I mean, I wouldn't be too worried.
Every time Evan leaves the house, I worry about her safety, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's what you're wearing? Would you cover yourself? For the love of God!" I mean, I don't like certain things. It is a longer shirt, like that. Oh my God! See, now you get that on film. We just went next level. Sometimes I hate you.
Like, as much as I love my family, there's some things where I just didn't feel comfortable telling them because I didn't want to hurt them. I have a friend who's transgender. Her name is Lex. It really helps to talk to her. Men suck.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Literally, men suck. I still get like looks from people, like, I don't know if they're either good or bad, but like.
I think that's one of the most difficult part about living as a trans person is when there's guys looking at you and you're like, am I getting clocked right now? Like, am I about to get hate crimed? Or do you just think I'm hot? Like, not knowing what anybody thinks about you. Being trans can be really isolating.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have like trans friends in real life.
Exactly.
It's really, really important, and I really, like, genuinely just, like, did not realize, like, how much of a puzzle piece was missing until I have that. Like, it can be very, very isolating.
You were always very, like, inspiring to me. I mean, when you transitioned, like, it inspired me even more to, like, figure it out. And, like, I figured it out, and now we're here. I feel like sometimes I don't, like, like give myself enough credit for like what I've done. And it's just like insane how like one night of homecoming game can change the whole student body and like everyone. When you were a senior, that would have never happened.
What do you mean?
Like a trans girl winning homecoming queen.
I don't know. There was no trans girl to run. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's probably like the most iconic moment of your entire life. Does it affect like how people treat you, like in your everyday life at school and stuff like that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
For better or worse, or both?
Bit of both.
Technically.
See, bruh, every time my mom comes in the live, the views go crazy.
I don't know why.
Because you're funny, bruh. Like, you're a funny person. I don't know. I don't know. You just are.
Does the what? I'm not gonna respond to these people that are stupid. Hey, if you guys are on Instagram, make sure you check out Time Magazine on TikTok because Evan is featured. So it's in the June 20th issue of Time Magazine. Time Magazine, crazy.
Just the like childhood dream, like to be on a magazine, especially like a full page. It's kind of cool, kind of crazy.
And I think the biggest thing is hopefully that other young LGBTQ trans kids will see Evan and see like, wow, you can be yourself and there are people out there that are going to be supportive of you and, you know, that want to tell your story. I mean, not to say that there isn't negative, you know, because of course you can go down that rabbit hole.
Ban transgender women from competing in women's sports.
Healthcare for
Parental
Florida's
rights and education bill.
Don't say gay bill.
And today we will sign HB 1557, the Parents' Rights and Education Bill.
The Don't Say Gay bill is a law discriminating against the LGBTQ plus community in ways where like you can't discuss gender identity or sexuality.
So this is trying to sow doubt about kids, about their gender identity. It's trying to say that, you know, they could be whatever they want to be. You want a pen?
It makes me really sad for people coming after Evan. It's scary, and I think it sets the stage for other legislation that I think is going to be coming up the pike. And so that's making me realize how important that is that kids Evan's age know the issues that are coming up.
We have one planet. Everyone is different in their own way, and the world needs to learn to accept everyone. But, you know, being realistic, there's people that are just never gonna change, and that's okay. I mean, my goal is to not change anyone's opinion on me, or accept me, or understand me. My goal is to be the person for LGBTQ trans kids to have someone to look up to and talk to and to boost their confidence. Because that's like my whole mentality. Let's just own it.
Big dog status, I'm a big dog vet. I pull up on the block in a big Corvette. Yeah. Ride around the city with a stick all black. Try with a stroke, but we ain't with all that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
As I look forward to Evan, I think I want Evan to be happy. I want Evan to be healthy. I want Evan to have strong relationships with her family.
I don't think I'll ever lose my relationship with Evan. I just can't see it.
I just hope that she never lets anybody ever get in the way of how much love she has for herself.
I hope that Evan never loses who she is.
I'm proud of her and I love her. Cry, I do.
I don't know what else to say.
In the end, like, who cares? Like, just be healthy, be a good human.
I really feel like you're gonna feel like you're entering like a new season of your life. You can do whatever you want. You can literally be whoever you want to. It's like a fresh start, so
yeah.
Take advantage of that for sure.